How does that, I'm sorry, how did the Giants even register if you're Shohei Ohtani? They are indistinguishable from any other team, except insofar as, they're not as exciting as 90% of the teams.
Well,
why in God's name would Shohei Ohtani, after those 3 games, say, you know what? I got to take another look at this Giants team and this Giants franchise. I mean, this is where I'm kind of paraphrasing the boss, but I'm kind of with him. I mean, what's here that's inviting? And I get it. They're 9-over, and I'm trying to, and I've been kind of propping them up, Evan, in terms of just let the season play out. Who knows this, that, and the other thing. But I'm talking about a bigger picture. Why in the world would Ohtani sign here?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the reasons why you're saying, well, just let it play out is because that's really all you can do.
That's right.
Like that, you look up and down that roster and like we were just kind of tossing around. Okay, well, who are the worst teams in baseball this year? Okay, well, you got the obviously the Oakland Athletics. They're kind of an outlier because they are a team built more so than any other, arguably in history, to lose. Although they still have a player with 45 stolen bases on their roster.
Give me that center fielder.
Esteury Ruiz.
Thank you.
He can run up and down the bases.
And Blackburn, of course.
Your guy. Kansas City Royals.
He's a horse.
Kansas City Royals. Whopping 37 victories this year. They got a more exciting prospect than the Giants, too. His name is Bobby Witt Jr. They got a legacy guy in Salvador Perez, who is probably more of a Brandon Crawford. He's on the tail end.
The guy Pasquantino, too.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he's on the shelf for the year. But he's upcoming. The Chicago White Sox. You got Dylan Cease, runner-up to the Cy Young last year. You got Luis Robert, who is leading the league in home runs at the All-Star break. Well, I guess behind Ohtani. Looking at the Cleveland Guardians, Jose Ramirez I'd pay to go watch play. Shane Bieber, the star pitcher, former Cy Young candidate. And then you just look at the Giants, and yes, they are a quality baseball team that is right now 9 games above 500. But to your point, they're all the same. If I put them, if we put them on a row, just in a lineup, and we're sending each of them to jail, and you got to say, well, that guy did it, that guy did it, that guy did it. They all did it.
So, Spadone,
I don't know any of them.
Don't be afraid to cut this, because maybe in 7 months you can revisit it, and I'll say I was dead wrong. But some of the things that I think. So, let me get this straight. Because I've heard this. Okay, so Shohei Ohtani, great starting pitcher, great hitter. He's going to enter free agency, and there's going to be some teams clamoring for him. The Dodgers, probably the Padres, right?
Everyone.
Angels are going to try to re-sign him. Giants are sniffing. And everybody's putting their sales pitch on. And this is one I heard. Well, I tell you what, Ohtani, boy, could he benefit from Patrick Bailey. Are you kidding me? Not that he couldn't benefit from Patrick Bailey, but Shohei Ohtani can't pick Patrick Bailey out of a police lineup. I mean, what are we talking about? Patrick Bailey's a hell of a young player, but you gotta be kidding me. There's no chance he's coming here. There, go ahead. Maybe there it is. There's no chance Ohtani's coming here. Go ahead, cut it, and then maybe I'll be wrong. And if I'm wrong, what can I do? I'll do a show with my shirt off.
No.
That's about as risque as I get.
You went halfway home yesterday, and people were flooding Broadway.
I'll tell you what. If I lose that bet, I will take my shirt off at a pool to get a little color before I end up having to do that.
I got body envy.
But it's funny.
Not anymore, Goo.
The Shohei Ohtani pitch I thought that you were going to reign over was the one that we've heard about. Oh, well, the way the Giants use the rotation. I mean, it's a 6-man rotation, and Shohei Ohtani can slide perfectly into that because some days he can pitch, sometimes his arm's a little tight, and guys have got to move up. And the way the Giants use their openers, I mean, they're always ready to to kind of acquiesce, to adhere to whatever Shohei Ohtani needs. I mean, that's going to get him to San Francisco. Like, no one else can offer. The way the Giants and their opening pitching has been so great this year is exactly the reason why Shohei Ohtani should be in San Francisco.
And because I just said what I said, when the Giants don't get Ohtani, I'm not going to rip him.
No. Just like I couldn't rip the Giants. I guess the way it happened was kind of funny, but I couldn't rip the Giants for not getting Aaron Judge.
Here's always another one I like. We kind of heard it with Giannis. We have a great Greek community. It's like, so does every big city. Oh, yeah, great Asian community. Oh, terrific Asian community. There's no doubt about it. It's not going to do it alone.
But I'm generally with you
I'm
that
pretty sure L.A. and San Diego are pretty diverse.
They are. San Diego less so. There's more of a political skewage to the right side in San Diego.
Be careful.
Family's from there. I can speak to it. So I do think that if this was a series and this was your if this was your pitch, your 3-day pitch to Shohei Ohtani, like what did you pitch? I mean, you literally threw to him. I guess you got him out a couple times, but
I mean, honestly, the only thing you can sell him on is you will become our franchise. You will become our franchise.
Infinite number of outcomes.
You are our stalwart pitching. You are our greatest hitter. All we're going to try to do is surround you. I know. Poor Farhan.
Is that a word?
I mean, how do you sell him? Hey, we would like you to come to San Francisco because we think you can make our solid talent even better. Yeah.
But that's why I
don't
also
see it, Bob.
No, I don't either. Or Farhan. I don't see it, but it's the reason why. So, like, he made comments, I forget if it was last offseason or the one before, but his comments about how, it's really hard to get players to come to San Francisco. Now, he listed a variety of reasons, and, maybe it was the city, it was the politics, I don't know. But, like, that kind of honesty about your free agent market, I also, I'm not going to kill him for saying that, although those are things you don't want to hear. And as the general manager, it's maybe not a great look. I don't view it as an excuse. It's not like a built-in thing, and I'm not trying to cover up for him and his inability to get a big name free agent to San Francisco. Because if that's a reality, well, then I have to set my expectations at a realistic level to where, yes, the Giants are going to be in the mix. Yes, the Giants are one of the top, 7 brands in Major League Baseball via history and their connection to, honestly, the mecca of what baseball once was, which is New York City. That all is true. But being top 7 or being top 3 when you're pitching to a guy, it doesn't get you anywhere unless they say yes. Like, okay, the Giants are going to be in the mix. John Heyman has reported they're going to be in the mix for Shohei Ohtani. Okay, so they're going to come in third, or they're going to come in fourth, or they're going to present him with an offer, and he's going to respectfully decline and say he loves the city of San Francisco and what they got going there, and he's going to be on his way. And I think Shohei Ohtani would be more inclined to re-sign with Anaheim than to sign in San Francisco, just because he's more familiar there.
I would agree with that, actually.
And I don't think that's a bold take at this point, based on what we've seen from the Giants, what we know about Shohei Ohtani, and also what we're looking at with this team.